you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Capconia here. I don't know why I introduced myself like that. I spent like 30 minutes trying to decide what game I wanted to play. Because, like I said, I want to take a break from Shadows of the Damned. Anyone who watched the last stream can surely understand why I would have wanted to do that. So I didn't want to jump into something equally big and boisterous or long. And then I thought to myself, you haven't finished Jason MAXX. Why haven't you finished Jason MAXX? What would Jason MAXX say about you not finishing Jason MAXX? Jason MAXX would not be happy about you not finishing Jason MAXX. I can tell you that much. And so we're going to finish Jason MAXX. Or at least do our best. If it will launch. Oh, Norton Antivirus thinks it's a suspicious file. There's nothing suspicious about Jason MAXX. What's suspicious is all these people taking drugs. That's what's suspicious. Nothing suspicious about Jason MAXX. Except why it's not capturing. There we go. Alright, Jason MAXX. Let's load the game. Or at least try to. Because now, it's not recognizing my mouse. Well, that's very unique. It will let me mouse over the game, but then when I click in it, it no longer recognizes it. Alright, Jason MAXX, if that's the way you want to play it. It did have an update on October 9th. But that surely wouldn't have broken it to the point where I couldn't play it anymore. Surely. Or would it? Maybe we won't be finishing Jason MAXX. I have no mouse cursor except when I'm not in the game. Oh. Alright, it's letting me use the controller. Okay. There we go. I guess we'll be using the controller to play Jason MAXX. Metro City Police Department, Police Front Desk. Go to the captain's office or to the coroner's, Detective MAXX. Do you know how to teach trigger discipline to a toddler? I do. The only trigger discipline toddler needs to know is to always keep his finger on the trigger. Hang on. Don't need to have it quite so quiet since we're not playing Shadows of the Damned. Alright. Hey, you. Can I talk to you? No? Okay. Alright, we did all of this already. Get out of the way, rookie. So, this is the dead guy, eh? Your die took quite a tumble, detective. To his death. This you went to study? He almost killed a child tonight, Carla. Hardcore. What do you think we should ask here, rookie? I mean, we've asked all the questions already. Alright then. Now what? Go to the Brinkley Building or the Museum of History. Alright. Oh, what was that? Alright, that's the zoom in. I don't... Oh! Power reverse. I don't think we have a run. Alright, rookie. Time to leave. Oh, that's the opposite of a run. Let's go to the so-called place of knowledge. Knowledge is the first step to crime. And ignorance is no excuse. Oh dear. The History Museum. I remember coming here as a child, wondering if the aliens would take back their artifacts. I think we can knock on that side entrance? That's for authorized personnel only, rookie. Alien personnel. Oh, just got inside. That's nice. Hey, you the Egyptologist person? Good evening, Detective MAXX. And associate. You read our minds. Violet told me you were coming. With mind. What can I do for you? I want to ask you about these Egyptian artifacts. We found this trove of artifacts. What do you think? That's an oddity for sure. Have you ever heard the legend of Shefahotep? Here we go. Alien time. Maybe. Humans are definitely aliens, but that's a story for another time. The legend of Shefahotep tells of a man who dared to defy the gods. In ancient Egypt, many kinds of food preparation were invented, as were non sequiturs. Beer, bread, Shefahotep was obsessed with such food creations. Cooking wasn't considered a high profession, but Shefahotep didn't do it for pride or wealth. He was the son of a vizier, so he didn't exactly need to work. He did it because, much like grand architectural and engineering achievements, food preparation was a way to construct a better reality out of natural materials. Rocks are just rocks until Homo sapiens turned them into pyramids. Grapes are just grapes until fermented into wine. Legend tells that the one foodstuff he was most obsessed with was the pie. You have to be kidding me. At the beginning, ancient Egyptian pies weren't much. Just honey covered by a crust made of oats, wheat, or barley. So simple, it was the perfect specimen to experiment with. We know that different tribes use different spices and local ingredients. Shefahotep traveled across the land, trying all different variations. It's said that a city called Abydos, dedicated to... Oops. Hang on. There we go. Dedicated to the sun god Osiris, had the best pie. Honey was mixed with a unique strain of the carob root. The carob fruit usually grows out of a tree, but these were small plants and delicate. So delicate, in fact, that this strain was lost to history. For those of you who don't know, carob is also useful for making people who wish they could eat chocolate even more. Wait, so how is this related to the artifacts we found? Whoever owns this collection is clearly obsessed with this legend. Figures of Osiris, diagrams of Abydos, hieroglyphs of the carob fruit, paintings of the pies, maps of Shepahotep's travel route. Are those plants you mentioned by any chance similar to these? Sweet tower, it's it! It's it! The lost carob of Shepahotep! How? Is this some weird joke? I hate jokes, ma'am. We found these while investigating a death. Maybe the rest of the legend is true then. You probably don't care. You're right, I don't. But I'm gonna ask about it anyway. Alright, I'll bite. What's the rest of the legend? You see, Detective, with these things a lot gets mistranslated and misplaced. The official version is that Shepahotep mixed this unique carob strain with other secret spices and was accused of being a heretic. For making pies? He also threw one of the pies at a high priest. Hit him in the face. He was imprisoned and died of poisoning. With him, died a secret recipe. His plant so delicate died out too. There's an unofficial version. Very good, Detective Max. This will be on the force of habit. The unofficial version is that Shepahotep wasn't just one man, they were a kind of guild. It fled to Greece when one of their leaders was imprisoned. With that, the guild survived through the ages, guarding this secret, keeping the plants alive, hiding in fear of what this recipe might do to society. Are plants drugs? Good food can be intoxicating, can it not? These people rarely ate anything sweet. Honey was hard to harvest and only eaten by the high classes. Foods like figs and dates, so not really a drug. Not really, not that we know. Are the plants expensive? Due respect, that's like asking if real estate in Atlantis is expensive. It's an earth-shattering discovery. I wouldn't know what to study first. I still have no idea why you have them. The person who had them is dead, ma'am. Was he a scientist? The opposite, I think. What's the opposite of a scientist? Is science? Sci? Sitnikes. Did a gang of weird people dressed like children vandalize the museum earlier? They did. They destroyed the statue of the Duke of Metro, founder of Metro City. The founder of Metro City deserves no respect. I'm glad they vandalized it. Also, apparently they have a manifesto. I told them it was probably hard to write with a kindergarten education. Shit, you may be a scientist, but I had a better quip. Okay, well, now let's have some Finnish conversation. Oh, never mind. Look at this map, Detective Max. How many places on it do you think aliens have visited? That's not... I'm thinking at least 12. Do you think they used a map like this? Holy shit, do you think this is an authentic alien map? I guess it could be. We're in a hall of knowledge, rookie. There's no guessing. Okay, so we got a Sasquatch setting and /ugly bear. Spanish treasure found that was just bones. The real Excalibur, which was very rusty. The Apple of Eden, which was very rotten. Possible Holy Grail with no immortality. Stalin's cabin, still alive. Living terracotta army that breaks easily. An angry radioactive iguana. The remains of the lone man with volleyball. Uncontacted tribe who somehow knows about Watergate. You can't see that one, perfect. The Ghost of Magellan, not friendly. Something of El Dorado, not gold, probably city. Sunken remains of Zheng He's ship, we didn't make it, carved on the hull. This isn't anything interesting. Get out of the way, rookie. All the screen tearing. Alright, well, I guess that's that. It doesn't really highlight things on the map very well. Brinkley Building lobby. Another rancid apartment building. A madhouse where the cell itself is what's driving the patients insane. We're all the patients. I like where I live. My place, there's this mold spot. I swear it looks at me, judges me, disgusted by me. Maybe it's my father's ghost. Oh, you don't have the screen tearing that I do. That's interesting. Alright, what do we got over here? Nope, can't go in there. Alright then. Out of the way, rookie. Is this anything? Nope, alright. Cha-cha. Now cha-cha, real smooth. Oh yeah. There's a directory here, Detective Max. That's sweet. Is this a hotel? I think it used to be. Repurposed. Tomorrow it'll be a slaughterhouse. The day after, it'll be a laundromat. City changes too fast. I don't think that's how it works. Oh, just the same thing, okay. I thought I might use it. Oh. Another mirror. Another reminder of how I look and what others see. Can't pretend I'm just consciousness moving around in the world. I'm a rapidly aging ape. Is this cruel reflection it's just showing me? Oh. We should take the elevator. I'm not climbing 7 floors of derelict architecture. This building is not so bad. It stinks of skimmed construction funds and domestic violence, rookie. You'll learn to smell it. Job real smooth. Duchovny's Bistro and Bar. Huh, the truth is in there, I bet. Falcone's Slaughterhouse. Well, I guess he wasn't that far off. Is there going to be a laundromat too? Dr. Payne, MD. Private practice. Oh, wrong doctor. Alright. This way, rookie. I mean, this way, rookie. Picture of 2 men punching each other. Like the city punches me every day. Sunderland Sundays. Metro City Tax Revenue Department. Why is that in an apartment building? Dr. Michelson, psychiatrist. I'm Detective Jason MAXX. This is the rookie. He's crazy. Come on. Detective MAXX, I see the police finally need me. What is it? Profile of a serial killer? A mob boss? An escaped inmate? A criminal's mind is a dangerous ocean, but it can be navigated. You need the right captain, enough resources. Your patient is dead, brain man. You have some questions. I'm not really that kind of doctor. Kevin Applebaum. Kevin Applebaum is a doctor? The opposite. He's dead. Where have you been tonight? Here, detective, in my home, which is also my practice. Reading Marcus Aurelius. Played chess with a friend. What is it with this place, now that you mention it? How do you mean? It's just so cozy. You live here? This is my home and my practice, yes. I also own the whole building, if you must know. Oh my, he's very rich. So you're a shrink and also a landlord? I fail to see. Are you divorced? Yes, I am. Maybe Detective MAXX is the profiler. You left a message on Kevin's machine. 555-6893. Is that a question? You told him to return your call. When was the original call? That wasn't the number I called, by the way. It was earlier in the evening, phone therapy. He was stressed about a big order of pies, kept tripping on things, saying, "Oh boy," like a toddler. So you weren't just reading and playing chess, you also made a call. Very good. Base level deduction. I'm in the presence of a master. You're damn right you are. How did you become Kevin's therapist? I'm well-known detective. He heard of my talents and proceeded to waste them with his boring drivel. What do you mean, boring drivel? I don't mean to disrespect the dead, but he was a boring man who only had drivel to say. Aren't we all, in a way? Kevin was singular, detective. Just cheerful all the time, naturally simple, kind, and driven. No regrets or real anxiety. He'd say he was stressed and then come up with an easy fix to his problems. In the middle of describing. I don't know why he paid for therapy. I wish I was that boring. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Don't worry, you're a different kind of boring. Yeah. That didn't seem that boring to me, but also I bet you it hurt. How many patients do you see? I see many. I make a real impact. I do have time if the police want to recruit me. Therapy patients? Any that might have known Kevin? Patient confidentiality, detective. My hands are tied. The patient is dead, and you're talking to the police, shrink dick. Fine, they're not really patients. I do corporate motivational type gigs, talking jargon at the drones, so they accept more work for less pay, that kind of thing. I can feel the real impact. Why are you telling me this? Because, detective, one of those drones was Audrey Horgan. I believe she's one of his neighbors. She recommended my services to Kevin. I see. What did you think about Kevin, other than him being boring? In what sense, detective? As a patient? A hefty meal ticket. Human car dealership, inflatable tube man? I have to ask about that. Do you hate car dealership, inflatable tube man? I didn't hate Kevin, detective. He was great business. That's settled then. You're clearly full of love. I did think he was boring. I did think he wasted my talents. He was too successful for what a mindless fool he seemed to be. But I didn't hate him. It was nice to hear something simple. Just some white noise. He'd tired himself out and I'd earned the easiest buck of the week. Not much of a meal ticket, right? We found very little money in his wallet. His bank account, detective. He had money in his bank account. Quite substantial, I must add. My sessions are $500, and he came twice a week. I have receipts. You eat fucking shit. I hate you too, detective. Okay. Would he have committed suicide in your opinion? I'd be very surprised, detective. He was very happy, very simple, very childish, very successful. I don't think he ever put together someone could end their own life, much less that he'd want to. What if someone manipulated him, someone he trusted to help him, like a therapist? I resent that, detective. If I could manipulate people like that, I'd use it to become the mayor, to become a billionaire, to make my youngest stop drawing me as a monster with bat wings. Why kill a boring patient who made me a lot of money? Hypnosis, telepathy, astral projection. Right. And how does that make you feel? What do you think about the people at his building? I only know what Kevin told me, per Kevin's account. An incredibly friendly bunch of people living in a beautiful historical building. Well, that's bullshit. I agree, but it is what he said. I do believe it's what he thought. Also, apparently there's a woman who's a sleepwalker. There is a horrible hag who's a sleepwalker. So, half-truth. Right then. Thank you for your time, Doctor. If that is your real name. Looks like writing materials. I bet this guy is writing a bad novel. Oh, a couple letters. Dear Jugular Joe. A raid? Fauna! Hello, Fauna. Thank you for the raid. We're just trying to finish off Jason MAXX today. It's interesting. On the last stream, we fought a gang of ruffians dressed like kids led by a child. How was your stream? Sorry, there's a lot of reading going on. How was your stream? I had meant to check it out, but then I was going to stream myself, so. Raided by elves. Help, help. Get the dwarves. Welcome, raiders. Make yourselves at home. You are now officially the largest number of viewers I've ever had. So thank you very much. What were you up to? It was a game that looked interesting. Hat in Time, yeah. My stream's going okay. As I said, I'm losing my voice. Which isn't great when you're playing an adventure game with lots of dialogue and no voiceover. So I got lots of water, but I'm trying to do voices, you see. Hat in Time, that's an adventure game too, right? Dear Jugular Joe, I have not received a response from you and I'm starting to get anxious. I don't have a time limit on finding the item, but I hoped my deposit would grease the wheels, as it were. Oop. More platformer. Oh, okay. I wonder why I thought it was an adventure game. Probably because it had the word hat in the name. You don't usually finish this early, do you, Fauna? Usually you go up after 9, I thought. It's been months. I understand the difficulty, but I am positive the item exists out there somewhere. Let me know at your earliest convenience. Sincerely, Jack Michelson, psychiatrist, explorer. The worst novel by the looks of it. I don't think that was a novel, Detective Max. Dear Police Chief Coscarelli, I just wanted to know if you received my last letter. I believe it outlines all the ways I could be useful to the police force, assisting detectives in untangling the criminal mind. Only a true academic can provide the police with unfinished. I'm riveted. This must be what the captain was talking about. Hope he finishes it soon. We need a new dartboard at the station. Oh yeah, I totally understand it when you get to a point where you're like, well, if I keep going, it's going to be like another hour or two, and I want to finish in like 15 minutes. I've definitely been there. Oop. The chess game he said he was playing with his friend. We're investigating a death that may or may not have been a suicide of a man that apparently was making pies with an ancient Egyptian recipe long thought forgotten. Also, Detective Max is convinced that aliens are involved. And drugs. Whoever was playing the whites was losing like a chump. Civilian Kalashnikov defense from the blacks. What a maverick. Right. Italian and Russian. That's bold. Like pizza with beets. Ooh, chess added to evidence notes, eh? Alright. What else have we got around here? Quite a collection of statues. Marble carved in the shape of ancient assholes. Say cheese, ancient assholes. Nice. Meow. Oh, a lucky cat. I think there's something behind that painting. Hey, can we just take your stuff, Doctor? Again? Another secret alien shrine? We don't know that it's a shrine. If you find aliens, you worship aliens. Get real. You don't mind if we take this? Do you? It's evidence or something. Oh, I guess we can't take it. We could just investigate it. Alright. That's a lot of books. This guy hasn't read even half of them. I mean, that happens. Why do you say that? I wouldn't have. They don't seem to be about cops, lawyers, or spies. Or dinosaurs being cloned back to life. Yes, it's a detective game. It's like a spoof hard-boiled Max Payne type game. Like, this is how our protagonist walks. Everywhere. Got a little power walk going on. And when we go to the side, it's like a little cha-cha, real smooth. Yeah. Yeah, it's a detective game. I saw one of those people who do the, like, I played the 5 weirdest games on Steam things, and I saw him play, like, the demo or, like, the first chapter or something, and I was like, I have to get this game. I know the most common crime committed in every country of the world. Test me. Ooh, spin it. K-pop street violence. Tango robbery. One more time. Disco theft. They all seem to be musical. Alright, well, anything going on outside? No. Clock? No. Alright. And these things? No, they don't appear to be anyway either. Alright. Is there anything else of interest down here? Staplers, staples, office supplies. Alright. Oh, we wouldn't take the 7 flights up, we won't take the 7 flights down either. Unfortunately, unless I'm missing something, there's no run, so I'm just power walking everywhere. Also, for some reason, the tax revenue department is in this apartment building. I can't get a read on this guy. He's pathetic. But maybe he's a genius? Maybe he pretends like he's pathetic. Or maybe he pretends like he's a genius. Maybe he knows we'll think that, so he's pathetic, pretending to be a genius, pretending to be pathetic. Maybe neither, Detective Max. My mind is activated, rookie. What do you think? Pathetic, or genius? Oh, now I get to choose as him. I think he's pathetic. Can I buy anything from the vending machine? No. The only thing I was able to buy from was that camera that I used to take a picture of the bust. I'm glad you showed up for this and not the game I was playing before. That was really loud and obnoxious. Where do I have to go now? Back to the police office. That makes sense. Metro City Police Department, Metro City Street. Oh, I like that he used the lighter behind the camera. Oh, who's this? Morgan? Oh. Good evening, gentlemen. We are not streetwalkers. We walk the streets non-sexually. I am aware, good sirs. You are police. My name is Emilio Santoro. Please get in. Come on, rookie. Alright, this better be good. I would not say it is good, per se. I am mourning. I am an associate of Kevin Applebaum's. That's the pie guy who died. Whoa, pie guy who died, that's around. Financial backer, mobster, lover, alien. I was his driver. This is his vehicle. He was also a very dear friend. Nobody quite knew Mr. Applebaum. If my knowledge can help discover his killer, I could die with my honor intact. Also, I think after he fell out of the building, our deceased was run over by a cat driving a car. Judging by the fact that there were kitten paws on the steering wheel. So you're his driver. What does that mean? Kevin had always wanted a limousine. When he became wealthy from his pie business, he bought this one and hired me. Pie business. Is that some kind of code? Code? No, he became independently wealthy from selling pies. The best pies in the whole world. Alright, gotta pursue the pies here. What do you know about Kevin's pies, besides them being the best in the world? Do not mock my admiration. They were truly the best. It made him very happy to make them. Happy. That sounds nice. Also fake. It was not fake, sir. Kevin was very happy, very content, fulfilled, at peace. Alright, that's definitely fake. This city's motto might as well be broken dreams. Is it? I flunked civics in high school. If you were so wealthy, why are you leaving that building? That building is where the business started. It had sentimental value. I think maybe he saw it as a sanctuary, or maybe he found a strange dignity in it. I know he never talked about moving out. I talk about moving out all the time. My building doesn't smell like dead snakes. Good point. What did he spend his money on, besides a limo driver? He had no shady investments, if that is what you insinuate. He paid for therapy sessions, business costs, and a brick cellular phone he was very fond of. No more tripping on wires, he said. Did he trip on wires a lot? He was not a clumsy idiot like some people say. He did trip on wires and other things, but everybody trips. I haven't taken a trip my whole life. My honeymoon was $1 menu at a burger place. Maybe that's why you're single. Where were you earlier this evening? I was playing chess with my landlord, Dr. Jack Michelson. Ah, a shrink and a landlord. Winning combination. So which were you? Whites or blacks? Do not accuse me of racism. The chess pieces, Carman. Oh, always blacks. Huh. The Russian Italian. What? Wait, so Kevin's therapist was your landlord? Do not feed me lies. Is that true? I told many things about Kevin to Dr. Michelson. This is not ethical. I have dishonored myself. If anyone's been unethical, it's Dr. Michelson. Pretty bad for a therapist. He is a pretty terrible therapist, but not too bad as a landlord, maybe because my previous ones were all cads and scoundrels. Most landlords are. Mine also believes in vampires. If you don't believe in vampires, they won't believe in you. What do you know about these plants? Oh, you are good detectives. You found our secret, our treasure. I'm an incredible detective. Why are these plants a treasure? They are ordinary plants, sir. They were thought to be extinct. They are the secret ingredient for Kevin's pies. I really should not say any more. We know about them, whatever strain of sheaf of Hutep, honey pies, ancient Egypt, probably alien. How do you know this? Who do you work for? Relax. We talked to an Egyptologist at the museum. Mrs. Bangles, she is trustworthy. He's becoming Russian on me, I don't know why. So how did you get the plants? I am trusting your honor and secrecy, detective. You must know this was the adventure of a lifetime. Oh. Flashback. We discovered that a Shefa survives in Jordan. We traveled there in person. The actual village where they are settled is only accessible by foot. No vehicle can best all the different terrains. No plane can land safely nearby. We went mad in the desert. Days without eating. When we arrived, we were tested by the cult leader. Many had tried to take the plants and the recipes of Shefa to the outside world, but none had overcome the trials 3. I will not bore you with the details. I failed the second trial, but I found love, met God, and became mildly addicted to opium. Kevin triumphed in all the trials, and became the first person worthy of sharing the sacred pie recipe in 3,000 years. We participated in the ritual orgy afterwards and took the plants back here. I'll just gloss over that. You went mad in the desert. Is that why Kevin went to therapy? Perhaps. He also had a near-death experience, killed a baby camel, and he lost some luggage on the way. Did you know Dr. Michelson was also looking for the plants? I didn't, but he was never going to achieve this. Too small-minded and petty. How can a man like that kill the giant queen? Kill the giant queen ant in the first trial? Ludicrous. Is there any way of legally proving any of this? You are justified in questioning my honesty. I have the legal papers. And there we go. What have we got left? Ask about the other tenants in the building. What do you think about the people at the building where Kevin lived? I only know what Kevin told me. There was a sleepwalking lady. Not much else. Did anyone hate him? Nobody hated him. They underestimated him. You can do both. I underestimate and hate my mother all the time. Well then. Good talk, good talk. This city of Metro has nothing more to offer to me. I have helped as much as I could. Now I must walk the earth. Ciao, detective. I think suspects are probably ready for interrogation. Let's go to the station. Okay. You know, maybe there's nothing supernatural about this. Right. Easier if there isn't, you know. The police are about order, aren't they? I guess. Don't sass me, rookie. Let's go to the station. Metro City Police Department. Police front desk. How's your toddler doing? Has he shot anybody today? Detective Max, the captain is expecting you in interrogation behind the glass. Alright. Time to regroup, rookie. We have some interrogation to do. Get some goddamn answers. Never mind. Oh, also talk to the coroner. Well, let's go talk to the coroner first, then. I'm not going to read that part in his voice, because it hurts. Nope. Oh, there you are. Did you know raccoons have fingerprints? That doesn't sound right. Did you match our prints to any of the suspects? We did get all the suspects' prints. Still, the smeared ones found at the crime scene mostly matched the victim. Except the cat print. The victim wasn't a cat. Not that we know. We didn't get all the prints. We met his driver. Who's this driver? Is he a suspect? What's his name? Emilio Santoro. Oh man, dresses like a magician. Emilio Santoro. Alright, give me a sec. Tappity tappity. Thing is, I do some hacking in my spare time. Internet hacking. Internet hacking. Is that computers? Very much computers. You can do all kinds of things. For instance, I know Mr. Santoro once made a call from a payphone. Holy moly, that's a heck of a... On the buttons, his fingerprints. I think I can. Yes, I hacked into the inside of the payphone and got a scan of his prints. Wow, that's some next level hacking. Oh, is it a match? No. Alright. Good job, though. Did you get the plant sample analyzed? Sure did, Detective. No psychoactive element. The real mystery is the species. My expert didn't know. His friends didn't know. They're still looking, though. Library elbow grease. We actually found out it's an ancient Egyptian plant. Chef and Hopet or something. An ingredient in the victim's pies. Oh, that's it? You're disappointed by alien plant mummies? Don't know. I guess the mystery was more exciting. Now I just know. Not really. I don't remember any details. Also, I'm pretty sure I haven't said the name right once. Alright, thanks. See you later. We're all like this on the inside, rookie. Man, woman, poor, rich, any race. Same bones draped in different meat. That's profound, Detective Max. Some bones have metal in them, though. Nails and screws and blades and prosthetics. Some people have gold teeth. Right. Should I get gold teeth? Can't really afford them, but most of my teeth are fake anyways. Nope, nothing new about that guy. Alright, let's go to the the interrogation room. Oh, we're about to enter the interrogation room and will not be able to go back. The captain and Officer Rogers monitor the interrogations. Chain of command, rookie. They don't teach you that at the academy. They teach it a lot. What you got there? A piece of pie? It's pretty good. I don't usually go for sweets, you know. The blood sugar. But this, there's something like a spice, an extract. What do you think, Rogers? It's alien plant mummies, Captain. Like I suspected. Where are my suspects? They're right outside. Winston, Zed, Michelson, Jack, Doctor, Horgan, Audrey, Stevens, Dorothy. Stop bothering your mother, Jason. That woman is a suspect in a case. The children are the lies she birthed from her mouth. Any persons, please don't let Detective Max harass this witness. Yes, sir. She's a suspect. Who are we talking to? Start with Winston Zed. Oh. Good cop, bad cop. Boring. X to doubt? Ooh, press X to doubt. Good thing to know. Ask about a tortoise in the desert. Where are they? Check the items behind you before the suspect leaves, and the suspect must wear underwear. All good rules of thumb. Remember, Detective Max, we decided the suspect is apathetic. No doubt. Detergent fumes probably fogged up his brain. Mr. Janitor, we have further questions. Alright. Do you know a man by the name of Emilio Santoro? Yep. Pie critic. What? Professional pie critic. Hold up. That's not what he said he was. Would you say you trust Miss Audrey Horgan and Mrs. Dorothy Stevens? Yep. Good people. I'm gonna need more than that, overall man. Something is wrong with Audrey, and Mrs. Stevens is a fire hose of falsehood. Also, Audrey has an ankle monitor. Don't know. Good people. Paying on time. Good behavior. Alright. Did you see Kevin at the rooftop tonight? No. Headphones. Music. Headphones don't cover your eyes, garbage disposal. Focused on the task. Who are we talking to? I'm gonna talk to Jack Michelson because something about Santoro doesn't match up. Remember, Detective Max, we decided the suspect is, pathetic. First one was apathetic, second one was pathetic. All psychiatrists are pathetic, rookie. You can't heal a human mind. You can only push on and hope the rage doesn't become an aneurysm. What the? What's the matter, Detective? Are you afraid of the dark? There's darkness in all of us. Shut up, brain rot. You shut up. Do you know a man by the name of Emilio Santoro? Doesn't ring a bell. You might know him as the guy who beats you at chess. I see the secret is out. He didn't beat me, he won one match. I was on that call with Kevin too. I was playing in 4 dimensions. Chessboard is only 1 dimension, psych ward. Well, it's 2. It's actually 2 dimensions. How do you know Mr. Santoro? And why is it a secret? He's one of my tenants, the only one who plays chess. When I learned he worked for Kevin, I decided to keep it a secret. He told me a lot about Kevin, and it felt unethical. Boy, I hope I can put you in jail for that. Fair. Oh. What were Mr. Santoro's feelings about Kevin? Frustratingly loyal, I must say. Loved the man like a brother. Have you ever tried to turn him? Make them enemies? I'm not a catty teenager or an evil king, Detective. Besides, Kevin apparently garnered more loyalty than I ever could from anyone. It helps not being a pompous asshole or a landlord. It's true. How do you feel about Mr. Santoro? Mr. Santoro is a fine man, possibly delusional. A lot of his stories don't make much sense. He also cheats at chess. Playing well is not cheating, brain man. Do you know anything about these plants? I don't partake personally. Some studies suggest benefits for patients suffering from... It's not cannabis, doctor. I'm not versed in botanics. And that's why you lost. I lost what? You don't even know. Infuriating. You know something else, don't you? Something else, Detective? You knew Kevin very closely, didn't you? What are we missing here? How did Kevin die? Very perceptive, Detective. All right, cards on the table. I wanted to work for the police. I sent letters describing my talents, but I can shorten it for you. I fashion myself something a detective of the human mind. It's much like a maze, you see. Like the hero Theseus, I shall enter the dangerous labyrinth, and like Ariadne, I shall find my way out again. How did Kevin die, genius? I think he tripped and fell, Detective. He lived tripping and falling, and he died the same way. That sounds pretty plausible, actually. Don't condescend me, Detective. I keep wanting to call him Doctor. I actually saw one of those letters at your place. Your detective material, no doubt. You... Really? This is marvelous. We could... Wait. Fuck you. Very perspective. Get out of here. Who are we talking to? Let's talk to Audrey. I'm going to put off talking to my mom as long as possible. Where is she? Oh, is she in this room? Oh, she's in the ladies' room, I see. Remember, Detective Max, we decided to use empathy. As we should. We're warrior poets, rookie. Crazy chicks are still ladies, you know. Miss Horgan, let's try this one more time. He's talking to us. We're in jail. You're safe, Miss Horgan. We're investigating Kevin Applebaum's death. We know him. We are very sad. Being sad rules. Huh? What did you think about Kevin? He was very nice to us. We lost our work. Got in trouble. He helped us. We don't trust him. What kind of trouble? We deserve it. We did a bad thing. What did you do? We don't know. We don't remember. We're in jail. We can't leave the building. Waiting for trial. The ankle monitor. They see us when we sleep, just because we slapped our boss. Slapped your boss? Sick. When did you lose your job? We lost our job. We were good and we lost it. We deserved it. We didn't deserve it. Where did you work? I lost my soul and my mind every day. Damn, you were a cop too? How did he help you? He gave us money, gave us food. He introduced us. Jessica was his friend, and then she introduced us. Sounds like a good guy. Introducing plants to friends. Anything else? We introduced him to Dr. Michelson. He wanted to help with stress, and we introduced them. He also gave us plant food. Silly, we don't have any plants. It's true. How did you know Dr. Michelson? Our old job. We worked in a bad building. Dr. Michelson would come and help us with stress. Did it work? We don't know. We were fired. We don't know if we should be stressed. Jessica looks like other plants that Kevin had. She has some brothers and sisters. She listens. Is she in trouble? Do you know what drugs are? We say no to drugs. We don't know what that means. What a sweetie. Ask her about the pies. So far, Dr. Michelson seems the most suspicious. Did you ever try his pies? We never tried his pies. There's a lot we never did. We don't eat much. Eating is pretty good. I like really dry chicken breast and cigarettes. Where were you earlier tonight? We were crying. I'm sorry for your loss, miss. We were already crying when he died, but thank you. Did you knock on Kevin's door? We knocked. We heard a noise outside and wanted to see if he fell down. He was very silly and fell down a lot. One time, he lost a whisk because it got stuck to the wall, and then he tried to get it. He tried to get it out and it went out the window. It broke the glass. Ah, so that might have something to do with the broken glass, but surely he would have cleaned it up before then. What do you think of the other people in the building? They don't like us. They scream. Only Kevin and Dorothy help us. Dorothy? You mean, are you sure she didn't lie to you and then emasculate you in front of your friends? They gave Dorothy the car keys. We can't go to the parking lot. She brings groceries. She says I'm like a daughter to her. Going soft in her old age, crazy brat. What about the janitor? He's nice. We don't trust the janitor. Sure. He likes music. We like music too. We listen to whales crying. Are you okay, miss? Would you like me to find some help? We are not okay. We deserve to be in trouble. Do you have any family? I don't think so. Maybe, hey, you said I instead of we. You said, where am I? You're at the police station. I'm Detective Jason MAXX and you're giving a statement. Am I guilty? I think I had a nervous... Something happened to me. I can't think straight. I lost my job and I had so much debt. Did Kevin Applebaum die? He did, miss. He was so nice and so clumsy. The city does this, grinds us down until we snap or die. Did I die? I died once. Turns out you shouldn't make coffee with toilet water. Holy moly. Well, thank you very much, ma'am. Alright. I put this off as long as I can. Who are we talking to? Only one left. Come on, rookie. Detective MAXX, I think I should conduct this. You did get some answers out of her, rookie. Every sentence an aerial attack on truth, but still, it's your call. By the way, Detective MAXX, I'll treat her like she's just odd, which I think is true. Her lies laid eggs in your brain, rookie. Get a CAT scan. Hello again, Mrs. Stevens. I can see you moping, Jason. Your fly is down. I'm conducting this interrogation, madam. I have some questions. You grew up. Good for you, Sonny. Tell me about the victim. Did you know Mr. Kevin Applebaum? I didn't know that silly man, Sonny. I know he was nice, but I don't like sweets, and he'd always pet my kitty with his dirty hands. He's dead, Mrs. Stevens. Being dead doesn't make you a saint. Count Whiskerton isn't in heaven just because a dog ate him. He still puked on every child he ever saw, including Jason. I want to talk to you about the other tenants. What do you think of the other people in the building? I don't care about people, Sonny. I'm friends with Audrey. God knows that girl needs someone on her side, always carrying that weird plant. Mr. Zed does a fine job as our janitor. I think he's in love with me, that old fool. Did Audrey ever mention Dr. Jack Michelson? Awful man, I don't trust him. I don't trust any psychiatrist. Finally, some sense fluffs out of your ancient skull. You're late to your bitch lessons, Jason. Did you ever see a man in a limo around the building? Not really, Sonny. Is he important? I bet he's compensating for something. Alright, I put this part off as long as I could. What have you been doing tonight? I was looking for my Ashworth. Thank you for bringing him home, Sonny. No problem, madam. Did anything else happen? I'm not sure, Sonny. Here's what I remember. I woke up in Audrey's car. Engine was running. That's Audrey Horgan, madam? Don't interrupt me, Squirt. I was in her car. Engine was running. Ashworth was with me. Then I must have fallen asleep and woke up in my own bed. A loud ruckus woke me up, and my Ashworth was missing. That sounds dangerous. I didn't die, did I? Alright. I got a sneaking suspicion Ashworth was behind it. Everyone said their piece, and all the evidence beef is about to go into my mental meat grinder. Let's make some justice burgers. Whoa. Are you ready, rookie? Deduction? Thread and thumbtacks really Eureka shit? That... I guess we... Did you just say it reeks of shit? I said, are you ready? I mean, what else can I do? Are you ready now? I guess so. Sure. Let's go into his mind palace of memory burgers. Now I've cracked it. I cracked it hard. All right. He died. I'm pretty sure he died in the alley. Yeah. Oops. Alright, hang on. I think he died by being hit by a car. Given that there were paw prints on the car, I think, as hard as it is to believe, that it was Mr. Ashworth. The motive was, let's see, insanity, jealousy, depression, diabetes. Too much rain, clumsiness. But why would Mr. Ashworth have been jealous of him? Pure hatred. Then, he was tried by Osiris and entered the Egyptian underworld as per the victim's faith. Someone pissed on his corpse, the standard etiquette for any living or non-living entity that lays on Metro City sidewalk. Aliens saw, satisfied as our intergalactic overseers felt. Okay, so maybe that's what happened. And I think that he died by accident. It's the result of clumsiness. And who? I think he did it himself. Killed himself. I think he just tripped and fell. It was an accident. Are you sure? Holy shit. I guess. But are you sure? I've got 4 of 5 options. Interesting. So which one did I fail to crack? The aftermath? Are you sure? Are you sure? Oh, that was even worse. Okay, so he was definitely run over. Why, where, how, and who? Alright. Did he poison himself by mistake? Nope. Okay. It was definitely an accident. Where? So it wasn't the... Hang on. What if it was too much rain? Did the rain cause him to slip and trip? Nope. Okay. So it's definitely clumsiness. So we've got where and who. Where else could he have died that the rest of the stuff would make sense? I mean, I don't know, I guess. Are you sure? Nope. Okay, so it is aware, that's the issue. Where else could he have died? I mean, he could have died at I don't know. There, he died on the rooftop and fell over. Kevin Applebaum lived a pretty good life. Nice to others, others were nice to him. No motives for crime on any side, good mental health. He was, however, very clumsy. Testimony describes a man that tripped over everything. The clutter in his apartment, the wire of his phone. Yet he did not fall from his apartment. Had to have been from higher up, the rooftop. No real clutter, cordless phone, slippery on account of the rain. What did him in was the love of his life. Pie. Guarded by an infantile domestic terrorist, this was the custody cause for an avoidable accident. He slipped on the cream while distracted by a subpar psychiatric call and fell to the ruthless pavement. There, an unlikely culprit would deliver the proverbial killing blow, although Kevin was already dead. Mrs. Stevens had started Miss Audrey Horgan's car while sleepwalking, and a feline no-gooder by the name of Ashworth somehow managed to drive it over Kevin's corpse. You cracked it, Detective. That's remarkable, Jason. That all makes sense. Sort of. Would have been hilarious if you hadn't died. Alright, get out, Jason. Both of you. We did it, Reddit. Hope you paid attention and learned something, toddler. You sure did, Detective. It was very inspiring. Inspiration is bullshit you learn through pain. Looking up at that menu, a dinner combo for $2. Holy moly. Homemade pies for $1. Detective work is different from what I thought. Doesn't really involve killing little girls. Come on, she was harmed, Detective, and I didn't kill her. Relax, good thing your mentor was Detective Jason MAXX, Dark Defender of the Innocent. To protect and serve. She had goons. I actually hope that girl gets the death penalty. Alright. There you go. Mary Farrell? Who the fuck is Mary Farrell? Unless she was that kid. Alright. Jason MAXX. Good job, everyone. Woo! That was fun. Thank you again to Fauna and your raiders. I appreciate the company. And I hope you guys enjoyed it enough to come by again some other time. Don't know what I'll be doing next time, but I'm going to call it there because much like Fauna, I don't want to get stuck into something else. So we're going to go and raid someone. Let's see who's open to boot. Let's see here. Oh, lots of people are streaming tonight. Sorry, I just zoned out for a second. Let's road Misha Pion. If she'll have me. Oh, actually, hang on, no. Let's not do that. Let us raid somebody who's streaming something else. Just a moment here. I am zoning out, so I'm just going to call it a night. I'm not going to raid anybody. Thank you very much. for your time, and I will see you again in the future. Have a good night.